Hi everyone, it's Mike, Hard Money Mike, and today we're going over beyond the flips and we're going to go over bird dogging. What is it? What does it look like? How do you get into it? And some of the requirements, which are very low, but as always, this is beyond flips. So this is different things you could do besides flip, BRRRRs, anything else like that. We've gone through 3 easy ways to invest: private lending, partnerships, now it's bird dogging. So these are all things you could do to get into the real estate investing without actually being the flipper or anything else that comes along with those kind of things that some people just do not want to do. Our goal here is not only to have our clients be free in 3, which just means that they have options in 3 years. Maybe they're doing their flips on themselves, starting from nothing, getting to those 10 rentals, whatever it is that real estate investing can do for you to get you to a point where you're enjoying life on your own terms. And for the last 21 years, that's what we've been focused on the real estate lender or the real estate investors. Thousands of deals that we've done from, BRRRRs, as they call them now. Before we called them, quick to buy, quick to refi, things like that. Just doing transactions, helping people build their portfolios, getting flips done, whatever it is. We've probably seen most of it, from construction to land splits. Anything we could do to help, please let us know. That's why we're here. The more successful you are, the more successful we are also. So this episode is just a quick episode of what is bird dogging. What is it the best decision for you as a real estate investor? Who does it make sense for? And how do you set it up so you win and you get exactly what you want out of bird dogging? So first of all, what is bird dogging? Bird dogging in real estate investing is really those grassroots people, the people who are out on the streets who are looking for properties that may not be on the market yet. So they're driving around, call it driving for dollars. They're looking for properties that look like they haven't been maintained. Maybe people are not living in them anymore. There's something wrong that it looks like maybe the property has a potential to be sold and sold for under market. So a real estate investor could actually go in and flip it, use it for a BRRRR or whatever it is. So bird dogging is kind of old school. It's just getting in a car, walking around wherever you are, and figuring out the properties that look like they would be a good investment vehicle, which means they're undervalued, they're under repaired, underkept, kept for the neighborhood, anything like that. It's getting the information on the property. Sometimes it's knocking on the doors, but a lot of times it's just identifying the address, taking some pictures. So someone who is buying, someone who is wholesaling, whatever it may be, could follow up, do skip tracing, all those kind of things to find the actual owner and see if they want to sell. So once again, bird dogging is just getting out on the streets and finding the properties from people who may not have them listed or even know what to do, especially with homes that are in major disrepair. So when is this the best decision? I see that this is where a lot of people start, because there really is limited money, if anything, needed. And you can also just fit in your schedule whenever you want to do it. So you want to go drive for dollars for a couple hours during lunch or on weekends or in the mornings after you drop off kids, or weekends, whatever it may be, you fit in your schedule because you're just out there driving neighborhoods looking for properties that may be in disrepair, or maybe just stopping and talking to people who homes or they're living in there and getting the information. Whenever it is, you could do it whenever you want. And there's really no classes that you need to take. There's no training, anything like that that requires money. And you're not taking on a big project like a fix and flip or a rental where you need, a loan, money down, contractors, all these other things that sometimes stop people. It's a great place to learn and get into the real estate investing with little to no money and with any schedule you have. So as I say, this is how you set it up to win. How can you set it up to win? And it depends on exactly what you want out of this. some bird doggers, they're just out looking for properties and they send them to multiple either wholesalers, flippers, or whatever to follow up on them. So they might have multiple buyers or people they work for as they identify them, depending on the areas, depending on the price point, all those other things. And then, but the majority of people just work for one entity that will help them train, maybe provide some of the things that they need, from the cameras to, some of the letters and stuff like that. So it really depends on what you would like. If you want to not be tied down by one company or work for one company that helps train you and whatever fits your needs. The other thing is when you're doing bird dog, you should be looking at multiple streams of income. You should get some money for actually identifying the property. So you're driving around, you identify the property, get the address, you maybe knock on a door. Any of those kind of things, you should get something compensated for that. If the wholesaler or whoever you sell it to, the investor buys it, you should get some money for that also, because it actually now became a property that will make money for them. And maybe if it's a flipper, you maybe even make money as they sell it and the income they do. So there's multiple ways of making income on this. This could be part-time, this could be full-time. Some full-time people just, love to do bird dogging because they just drive around to find properties. They make 5-10 grand a month and they don't have all these other things coming up and they just stick with bird dogging. Others kind of graduate into doing some flips, maybe doing some wholesaling themselves, anything like that. But it comes down to, what is bird dogging? Bird dogging is just going out, boots on the streets, looking for properties that have potential to be flipped or bought by a wholesaler or a flipper. Typically properties that need little to, they need some help. They're not staying up with the neighborhood. If bird dogging is also something you could get into with little to no money. You can fit it around your schedule. So it's a great entry point in real estate investing, or even, you're a contractor, you're out, you see a property, you hand it off to someone and you make an extra couple grand. It's a great way to make more money even with what you're doing. Or if you're like one of these people who are out there driving Uber or, delivering food or whatever, and you find properties, it's just an added benefit, money that you could bring in. So bird dogging is a great place to start. It's a great place to even stay. If you're interested in bird dogging and we can help you find some of the buyers out there, we actually hire bird doggers too to help find properties for our clients. So there's lots of different ways you can learn and understand how to do this, and we'd be glad to help. So as always, just a nice little quick video because bird dogging is very simple. We're here to help. We have a great YouTube channel out there, has a lot of great resources. Go out and check it out. If you have a deal, if you have something you want us to look at, just email me at mike@hardmoneymike or give me a call. Let's go through all the numbers. We'd be glad to help. And next, we're going to go through OPM, other people's money. And this is kind of at a point two of maybe someone who has money, who wants to invest. Once again, this is beyond this whole series here. This last series of every month is all about things other than doing flips and rentals yourself. So this is like, what is OPM? How do you use it? How it relates to private money, and how do you set it up to win? So we will see you in about a week, and we'll be going back over the funding of flips and BRRRRs. So hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully this is very helpful. Once again, reach out to us if you have any questions or if you have a deal you would like us to look at. Hit us up at mike@hardmoneymike.com. And as always, happy investing. Have a great day, guys.